It's just kind of an interesting shelter. There's actually this road coming up to it, which made it accessible, I guess. There used to be a big red barn up there. A few years ago, they tore it down. I guess some movie crew scouted the location and liked it. It was for a movie called, it was built for a homestead in the 70s and then converted to like a shelter for AT hikers. And then after that, location scouted and then used in deleted scenes in a movie called Winter People, 1989. But now that barn no longer exists. I guess it was very picturesque. Nice place to get a photo. But now it's no more. But now there's just that site, which is great. Great view there. Kind of windy, but the wind died down in the morning. A little chilly. I think that might be the chilliest it gets in a while, but I still didn't need layers, which is a sign I need to send them home. It's time to send them, which is good. It's a good feeling. Now I'm just hiking on the Blue Blaze Trail, which is a side trail. That's the meaning of the Blue Blaze. And it takes me back. Takes me back to the main trail here. But yeah, my goal for today, I got about 10 miles, mostly downhill, which may be difficult on knees. And then I'm gonna hit the Highway 19E, and there's a couple options. Has kind of like, I don't know, not so great options, it seems like. There's one that would be fantastic. It has a restaurant and lots of beers on tap. I've driven by it before too, I remember it. Called the Station. But apparently they've been having issues with bed bugs. And someone else reported that they got norovirus there. So I think the only thing I do there if I go there is just eat, but not stay. There's another one in the other direction of the road that looks like it's a good option, but for some reason, well, their hostel's still under construction, and they don't have laundry, or I think not even showers or whatnot. So I think to get those, you gotta get the Airbnb. You gotta splurge for the Airbnb option, which might be an option. The third one is a little farther up the trail, so add 1.5, 2 miles or so. And that one looks like my best bet. So when I get reception at the top here, or better reception at the top, I'm gonna send them a text. Hopefully they got something available. But my rough plan is to maybe go to the station, the Appalachian Station, get a late lunch, 1 or 2 p.m. And then after that, walk to the other one, which is called the Refuge. I think that's doable. And maybe take a zero tomorrow. Although I'm feeling kind of okay. Yeah, yesterday turned out to be long miles day. I pushed it. I'm happy with myself. There's a couple like back to back good mile days, I think. But I could use a reset, recharge my electronics, recharge my body. Anyway, it'll be nice. I'm coming back to this intersection here. Apparently there is some Revolutionary War history here. Let's see if I can get a little video of the plaque. You could look it up. A couple plaques here, actually. What's the best one? Maybe the newest one? I don't know. Well, this one has a QR code for more information here. And I'll give you this other one here. The third plaque is kind of not legible and has outdated information about the barn that's no longer there. This one I think is still relevant, historical. Anyway, switch it back here. Yeah, so hopefully an easier day today. And getting most of this done in the morning, so this is even before 8 a.m., which is early for me, because I want to time it for lunch. So that's my incentive. So hopefully it all works out, and onward we go. I just placed a reservation for 2 nights at the Refuge Hostel. This is a place I heard of as being more down to earth, definitely not party vibes. So this sounds like perfect for me. Pretty relaxed. But yeah, I decided. I mean, oh, that's a nice view over there. In addition to the physical recovery, I think I just need a little bit of space a little bit of time to upload videos. I'm way behind. Had a really string of bad luck, so I was having to space out my YouTube videos. But yeah, I think that 1 week buffer was just not enough, so I might have to just make it like a 2 week buffer or something. Anyway, but I'm not sure it really matters that much to follow along in real time. I mean, if you are, that's awesome. I mean, if you're watching my videos, I appreciate it. But just know that that's kind of a logistical challenge. Like that's one of the hardest things of this trip so far is actually just finding some decent Wi-Fi. There's been a few hostels that have Starlink. There was a library in Hot Springs that had awesome upload speed, but most of the time it's been a struggle. I'm not really comfortable like leaving my phone on. I turn the screen brightness down all the way, but I have to essentially just leave my phone on overnight with the app or a browser tab uploading. Incidentally, I think the browser tab is the way to do it because it has a resume functionality which the app doesn't have. You would think that the app would be more fully featured. Anyway, yeah, but it's been difficult. So anyway, but I've still been enjoying putting together videos, capturing some little snippets from my days. Um, you might have noticed too that the footage is ungraded, so it might look a little grayer. Yeah, you could probably see that when I switch to the photos at the end of the video. The photos look way more saturated and vibrant. But yeah, that's the reason why. So like, but my intention with that is to save the ungraded footage for later. Go through the footage was going to be a lot of footage, and pick out my favorite points, or also just probably just make us like a slow video where I'm just walking, or just still scenes with the birds and whatnot. Just have a whole video of that would be pretty cool. Anyway, um, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it's about, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles, 2 or 3 miles from Roan Mountain, the town, coming down from Hump Mountain. Just surprisingly kind of a slog to get up, but it's been a nice gradual descent for the most part. Oh, and I also want to, I think wanted to mention the main reason I turned this on is Geronimo passed me up. Last time I saw Geronimo, I think it was just randomly in Gatlinburg, so around 200 miles ago. But it is really true that people just show up, might not see them for a couple 100 miles, and then they'll just show up. And that was a surprise. But yeah, we were both talking about how that section was pretty beautiful, the Rhone Highlands. And Geronimo said that it had been voted like the most beautiful, most scenic. I can see why. That's what I said. But yeah, Geronimo, big guy. I think he said he's from New York. I think Poland originally, New York. But yeah, I think he looks different than what I've seen. 200 miles ago. He's a little more bulky. But I think we're all slimming down now. We're all getting a little leaner as we need to. And it's going to make us go faster. Anyway, it's fun to see a familiar face. I'll probably see him again. But yeah, I'll definitely take a 0 day tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to eating some good lunch, dinner, a couple good meals today and tomorrow, and then back on my way after fully recharging everything. So anyway, onward, onward.